Hello and welcome to Rabbit Hole Roundtable Talks. Today I'm taking the reins as again I'm sharing a video that I found that aligns more so with positive news from Africa. We've finally found some things, and it also has to do with tech, which is what you're going to see that this week is primarily around for the most part in terms of the news parts. So I'm going to play a video. I'm going to play half the video. You guys can watch the other half, or if you want us to react to the second half, let us know in the comments. I am Wanted, and this is
MK, Mino, MK Cybot, MK47. All of the above.
all of the above. All right, we're gonna play the video right now. It has to do with tech and helping with food shortages and food issues in Africa.
Welcome to Connecting Africa. I'm Eleni Jokos. When it comes to agriculture and food production, Africa has...
Pause it.
Yo.
Did you say her name is Melanie Jackas?
I doubt it.
Okay. Got my volume up.
Welcome to Connecting Africa. I'm Eleni Jokos. When it comes to agriculture and food production, Africa has huge opportunities. It is 60% of the world's uncultivated arable land. That is about 400 million hectares that could be used to grow crops, but it's currently lying idle. Godfrey Bahigwa is with the African Union, an organization representing 55 countries that aim to enhance food security and increase productivity.
The continent has great potential to feed itself. 60% of the remaining arable land is on the African continent. But at the moment, we are net importers of food on this continent. About $50 billion net of food imports.
Africa needs to grow more of its own food, and many believe advances in technology could help. In 2023, the African Agricultural Technology Foundation helped deploy 24 cutting-edge technologies in 24 countries, helping 4.8 million farmers. It increased their income by 30%.
We should seize the opportunity to invest in good food systems on the continent, raise productivity, raise incomes of our farmers. Our population is going to double to almost 2.5 billion by 2050. That is only less than 3 decades away. If we do not invest heavily into Africa's agri-food systems, with that rising population, the future will be bleak.
Several companies are taking action. In Kenya, Plant Village is using artificial intelligence and biotechnology to eradicate pests and increase crop yields. Our Africa correspondent, Victoria Rubadiri, has gone along to take a look.
Ruth Ndila is a maize farmer with a major problem.
Hilo naona hii iko sasa.
Oh, hapa ndani?
Naona sasa hapa ndani. Sasa hapa utaikuta. Na hii ndio iko na mashida sasa. Unaona ndio hii. Naona sasa hii.
Pest management specialist Brenda Chepto has come with a solution. Using a mobile app powered by AI.
What I like about this, Africa is still in tune with the land more so than we are.
Yeah.
It's just sad that they can't use as much as they probably could.
Yeah.
She is training farmers.
I feel like with modern technologies, I mean, I guess that's what they know. They definitely can.
Yeah, for sure.
How to scan their crops to identify pests and plant diseases.
See? You can just tell that it's fall armyworm damage.
Yeah. So it's just immediately identifies.
Immediately.
This is the AI that has picked this up now.
Yes.
Ruth's maize plants are being attacked by fall armyworm, a pest that can destroy her crops and reduce yields. The AI app has been developed by Plant Village, an organization that is using technology to help smallholder farmers to eradicate pests and diseases in their crops.
So right here we have fresh damage of fall armyworm pest.
So when you say fresh damage, about how long has it been like this?
This could be just even this morning.
Wow.
A solution has been developed in Plant Village's laboratories. Its scientists are using biotechnology techniques to mass produce a natural pesticide. They are growing tiny insects which are being used as an alternative to traditional chemical pesticides.
What we are developing here is a natural enemy, so we call them parasitoids, which are a component of integrated pest management, which the major aim is to reduce the use of synthetic pesticides because, of course, synthetic pesticides they are not environmentally friendly and they kill beneficial organisms, and the pest, of course, develops resistance towards that. So the fact that these synthetic pesticides are harmful, so we have an alternative, which is to use a natural enemy of the fall armyworm.
Parasitoids are wasp-like insects and once deployed in a field of maize can detect the fall armyworm.
What happens, that is now the science part of all this, this egg has a chemical that attracts this parasitoid.
Okay.
So even with a distance of 1 kilometer, this parasitoid can scout for these eggs.
Once it locates the pest, the parasitoid lays its eggs inside the fall armyworm. When the eggs hatch, the larvae feed on the pest, thereby eradicating it.
So in terms of area and space, how much would this cover?
Yes, so this is a unit of 10,000 parasitoids right here. And they could cover, so this land here is a quarter an acre.
Yeah.
This single card covers this whole area comfortably.
So when it comes to how the yields are once the pesticide or the parasitoids have been deployed, what are the yields like?
This fall armyworm could even cause up to 100% damage when it's not controlled totally. So with our releases and whatever we've done, we've noticed that the yield has improved up to 65%.
It's a major technological breakthrough and is being deployed across Africa, changing the livelihoods of thousands of smallholder farmers.
We have a population of 17,000 farmers who we've worked with, but we've trained more than 30,000 farmers. We've trained other 7 countries in Africa, but in Kenya we've done 22 counties.
And with this breakthrough, Plant Village's research continues as they aim to develop more varieties of parasitoids who can tackle other types of pests and diseases.
We have many pests in Kenya. The pest which we are trying to really control is fall armyworm, but we also have other major pests affecting avocado farmers as well, like false codling moth. We have those that are affecting vegetable farmers. We have tuta absoluta. We have diamond back moth. All those. We really want to have a solution. Fruit flies for farmers who are dealing with fruits. So we really want to have solutions for these farmers.
Solutions that could go a long way to increasing farm yields in an eco-friendly way and ensuring Africa's food security well into the future.
When we come back, how technology is being used to address malnutrition on the continent.
You know what I like about that? One is that it highlights Africa, obviously. And 2, the leading scientist is a female, which is like, yes, go female scientists. And 3, the fact that she said that we're taking care of countries in Africa, so people know that Africa is just a continent, and within it, there's many, many countries.
Yeah. And now for the negatives. I am concerned about introducing that into the ecosystem. I guess because on St. Croix, we used to have a lot of snakes. And then they brought mongoose into the area and they kill off all the snakes, which was great. But then the mongoose, as an invasive species, started killing other animals they didn't want killed. This
Yeah.
isn't quite the same because I don't think these are invasive species. These are like actual natural predators that already exist.
Yes.
Um, but I guess I just wonder like how effective is it? They kind of mentioned it in the video, but I wish they showed like the results of it as
Mm-hmm.
well.
Yeah.
Because you know, animals evolve. As the parasite is killing them, they're gonna evolve resistances to the parasite as well, and then they go start, and then the parasite have to evolve again to like counteract their like, you know what I mean? Like it's like a
Yeah.
arms race basically. So I just feel like they never gonna fully eradicate all the pests from any crop yield because it's just impossible. There's always gonna be that arms race.
How will it evolve past the predator, the natural predator?
It never could evolve past a predator. That's like, you know, in Africa, deer, well, I don't think they're called deer. I think antelopes
Mm.
and lions, right? The
Yeah.
antelopes get faster, but the lions also get faster. But the
Yeah.
predator is always going to be slightly faster than the prey because that's the way how they eat. They have to
Yeah.
be,
Yeah.
right? So the pesticide, the way how I think about it is that these parasitoids, they're always going to be better than the caterpillars in terms of like being able to hunt and kill them, but they're never going to be so much better that they're going to completely eradicate them.
I see where you're coming from, but I don't feel like that's like the main goal really. They just
Oh,
want
okay.
to like help out for now, but I feel like you're coming from a point of like, well, let's just get rid of the problem completely because we're problem solvers. That's what
No,
we
I
do.
also don't want to get a problem completely
Oh, okay, okay.
because I also wonder like what exactly is the issue with with the pests? Does it completely make it like their food is in like you can't sell it at all? Like I don't
Well, she
really
said
understand what
it
they're
could take
doing.
out the entire crop, 100% of it.
Oh,
Yeah, just from those worms. So as much as
man.
you can get, it's gonna go a long way.
Yeah. I wonder if they could use like multiple solutions.
Yeah,
So, excuse me.
yeah,
Well, I don't always reference back to public health because that's what my field of work is in, right?
yeah.
And I brought this up before, I think, in the past, where it's like downstream effect and upstream effects. Um, and this is not quite the same, but I wonder if there's two ways to tackle this at the same time. Also, bro,
Yo,
completely off topic, but kind of related.
uh-huh.
Uh, there was one time I watched a video
Yeah,
where they were talking about ways to fight like bacteria in the body. One of them was to use prions, and the other one was to use antibiotics.
okay.
And they were saying that the prions or whatever, they attack the bacteria directly.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, the bacteria could evolve to like counteract that.
Yeah.
But when they evolve to counteract one thing, they get weaker at counteracting something else. That's where the antibiotics come in. And then they will either die from the antibiotics or the prions. They can't actually evolve to defend against both simultaneously.
Mm. But
So
then,
that's what I was thinking about related to this.
yeah, so it's not off topic at all.
Yeah, I kind of brought it back.
Yeah, but I feel like this might be, as they said, the least invasive on like public health because it's like a
True,
natural
true, true,
predator. You're not putting any pesticides out there. The environment is pretty much gonna be the same.
true, 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 true.
And
Yeah,
if you look at it from a different scale, it's just worms. It's not like a whole like a mongoose versus a worm. It's like, you know what I mean? Because the mongoose was still killing everything. But
yeah,
I
they
think that
killing.
these parasitoids only attack this specific thing, which is good.
Yeah.
But then when they're all
I was
gone, where do
also,
they go? That's what I was thinking.
yeah, but that's why I'm saying like they never want to fully go. They never want to fully eradicate everything, so they never want to go either. But my question is like, did they have to create these parasitoids in the lab? Like, I don't understand
Well, you
what's
said
going on
natural
there.
predators. I don't know if it's like they already have them, so they just cultivate more, so they can
Uh,
spread it out
uh,
more. Yeah.
hmm.
Sorry, guys,
That's
we're
interesting.
nerding it up.
Yeah, we nerding out hard, right?
Yeah, this was a good video, man. I just like that it's positive news from Africa that I could find, and and I
Yeah.
feel like people in the news, they don't often show like graphs and charts because they don't want to like turn off everybody. Like, so everybody could enjoy this, but people like us be like, well, what are the numbers? Like blah 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 blah. And the layman's
Yeah.
just like, this is good, and they just move on with their life.
Right. Well, you see, we're both scientists, so it's like we
Yeah.
are interested in the like qualitative part of it as well, not just
Yeah.
the quantitative. Sorry, I said that
All the way
backwards.
around.
We're
Yeah.
interested in the quantitative, not just the qualitative stuff.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna watch one more piece of this, and then if you guys want to see the rest, let us know, and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't tell us they want to see it so far in the future that we done like forgot where the video is at. Wait, don't send me this.
Be able to find it.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Connecting Africa. Hunger remains a major problem on the continent. In 2023, 1 in 5 people faced hunger across Africa. That could be about 300 million people, or more than 20% of the population. It is the highest percentage in the world. Access to nutritious food that is rich in protein has been a recurring problem. In Rwanda, one fish farm company is using technology to address widespread malnutrition.
Yeah.
Located on the border between Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of Congo, you will find Lake Kivu.
What are you saying?
I was saying they look that country is landlocked.
Oh, yeah.
One of the largest lakes on the continent. It's also the location for a massive food production enterprise.
Kivu Choice is an end-to-end protein production and distribution platform. So we operate the whole value chain from egg to point of harvest. That means we operate the hatchery, our cage grow-outs, our distribution system, and our branches and points of sale.
This fish farm produces thousands of tons of tilapia and has become one of the largest food producers in the country.
In mid-2022, we took over this facility, Kigembe Fish Farm, and quickly 50x'd the production output of the facility by implementing data, technology, systems, and know-how. Now Kivu Choice is Rwanda's largest protein producer, and we're also the fastest growing fish farm at the trajectory that we're operating at.
Kamran says the use of advanced fish rearing technology has been key to their success.
What sets us apart from other fish farms is really our focus on data. And so each step of the value chain from egg to point of sale is rigorously tracked through data. And we use that data to ascribe performance metrics across the chain in order to be able to evaluate the efficiency to which we're performing each function.
Their success has allowed them to produce affordable and nutritious protein, which they say can also address the issue of stunting, a form of malnutrition that can impair growth and development in children.
What we've been able to do by building out this business is drive down the cost of protein in Rwanda by anything between 25 to 50%. The reason why this is important is that we believe that this is a key mechanism for alleviating stunting across the continent, which currently as it stands is very prevalent. So we're looking at over 30% stunting rates across Africa. We think that fish farming and providing affordable and accessible protein production is a key lever to driving down those statistics.
Currently producing 10 million tons of baby fish called fingerlings a month, they have plans to become one of the largest fish producers on the continent.
We are looking to scale out to about 30,000 tons in the next 4 to 5 years. So while we are very large by Rwandan aquaculture standards, we still have a very long way to go, and there's a tremendous amount of impact that's still to be unlocked through our business model.
And it's a business model that is sure to be replicated across the continent.
Africa has some of the greatest lake resources in all of the world, particularly in the East African region. You have many of the Great Lakes. Currently, through our sister company, we farm on Lake Victoria. We're also looking at expansion into Lake Tanganyika in the next coming years. And then we'll be looking at other opportunities down the line for further expansion across the continent. So what we achieve in Rwanda, in some sense, is a model that we hope to then replicate across Africa and provide the most affordable protein solution for the continent.
When we come back, we go to Nigeria, where technology is being used to alleviate food waste.
Ooh, food waste, which we're not gonna watch because we already did half the video.
This one, I am a little bit less positive about for various reasons. I don't want to say on camera, but
I already know what you're thinking,
yeah,
but it's
yeah. You already know
okay,
what I
man.
think.
It's okay. At the end of the day, help is always needed.
Yeah, I guess, but I'll tell you off camera, man. Let me see if I can focus on positives.
Yeah,
I think it's good that they're trying to fix the demand for protein.
yeah,
I didn't realize that Africa had a shortage of protein, but I guess in general they might have a food shortage issue in general
yeah.
from all like sources, whether it's carbs, proteins, or fats.
Mhm. Yeah,
They said that they're like the first video he was saying that they're like their imports of food is like what 40-50%.
yeah.
Yeah, so I could see it being very useful.
That's a lot of people hungry though. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It really
Anyway,
makes you think about like the food that we throw away and the stuff that we don't use. Because it already annoys me now if I cook something and then like it goes for a while and it's not being eaten. Not because of it. Like it's just like other things to eat and then we got to throw it away eventually. It's like, ah man, like it's just food that's going to waste. I don't like to do that. And I don't eat a lot,
yeah,
so I can't eat everything in the fridge. I need help from everybody else in the house. But if everybody like this one dish, the other dishes just stay there and just,
yeah. That's funny because in my household, my wife cooks. My wife doesn't like to eat the same thing every day for the most part. She likes to eat something new every single day. But she cooks food that we have leftovers.
Yeah.
So she may eat it like one extra time,
Hmm.
and then I have to literally eat all the rest of it.
That's too much for me. Too
The
much.
funny thing is, though, I don't mind eating the same thing every day. I could eat the same thing literally every day and be fine.
Yep.
But the problem is sometimes I forget to eat because I don't
Yeah.
often feel hungry.
Same.
So food still get wasted sometimes.
So I feel this is more motivation for me to stick to. I still being like yeah. No, that was last episode. Like go away from eating out. So no more
Mm,
McDonald's, no more Burger King. Just eat food I make at home. One, it'll save a bunch of money, and two, I
yeah,
won't have to waste any food I cook at home. It's just that sometimes it's more
yeah,
convenient, and that's all it is.
yeah. Sometimes when you're out, you don't want to have to go home.
Yeah, but I could literally
I
pack a plate of food for work every day. Like that's too lazy to do it.
Oh, okay.
So I gotta get with
You
that.
know, the old meme was when you were growing up, there's kids in Africa starving
I hate that
and
so
all
much.
that. And it's like, damn, it's like, okay, I guess it wasn't a meme. It's like it's still happening nowadays. People still like a large portion of the population is still
Yeah, but my comeback is that there's people here starving too. Like that's always my comeback. Like
yeah, definitely.
why you have to like bring it up? Like we know, but there's people starving right
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
right
yeah.
now. You know,
Right. You could be your neighbor right next door starving. You over here worrying about people in another continent.
or I just ask them, "What are you doing about it?"
True.
Since you're so
But I eat
woke.
all my food so they can't get on. That's what they're doing. They're like, I ain't gonna waste no food. Because if I waste this food, I might as well just give it to them African people, and I ain't trying to do
Oh
that.
my gosh.
That's what it is. I think that's what it is. It have to be.
Oh boy. Happy MLK Day, bro.
Yeah, happy Martin Luther King, guys. It is the beginning.
We're gonna stay positive, and 2025 is gonna be a great year.
Let's just say
Oh boy.
Rome, Rome
Okay.
No happened to Rome. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. This has been a positive news extra. I don't know if it's gonna be Saturday or Tuesday. Well, we'll figure it out. It's just a little extra thing that we found that we wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully it was fun to watch, informative. We got a lot out of it, and we want to do more of this in the future. Highlight some more
Yeah.
positives with videos
Get
so you can see
demonetized.
things. Yeah. CNN, don't come for us. Sponsor us a little bit,
Yeah,
maybe.
please. We promoting. Well, are we promoting y'all?
The thing right there in the corner.
Promoting y'all.
Okay. Catch you guys later.
All right,
Peace.
peace.